go, and welcome to Hot Dive Stream. The camera's down here, guys. Wave. We have Aiden on the left, and we have Ian on the right. We're going to be playing some Old World, and in the commentary we have Nick and Ads. Say hi, Nick and Ads.
Hiya, you right?
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. They're going to give us some expert commentary on this incredibly sweaty game. I don't mean sweaty because it's very competitive. I mean because it's goddamn hot in here.
Roasted.
Absolutely roasting, yeah. So I'm trying to apply the players with water, so if they disappear, I just
bring in a hose.
It's because I've got to get them more fluids.
Or he supplies us with that much water, we need a toilet break.
Basically, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through, and what I'll ask is, actually I've got this camera here. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? But basically, if I could ask Ian, if you could go and hold this, and then we're going to go through Aiden's list. He's going to just point at it, show us what's what.
Oh gosh.
And then during the game we'll be able to go through it. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to flip to the main camera.
Okay.
So there we go. Expert camera work here from Adam. Hey Ian, then a bit further back. And hold it. So it's there you go. So
I can't see the
talk us
pictures.
through what we're looking at. This is a beautiful army.
Thank you. I've been playing Empire for a very long time, so I've got a very large army. My main aim when I'm picking an Empire army is to get as many figures on the table as I can, and I like variety, so this was picked with no particular strategy or anything in mind, just figures I fancy getting on the table today. So I've got my general. Well, he's only a captain, I'm afraid, today, on his Pegasus, packing not much apart from basic equipment: a lance, heavy armor, shield, Ruby Ring of Ruin. Is his only exciting toy.
Where is he? Point at him. Get the camera.
The
Get
guy
it
in
close
Pegasus,
there.
I thought he was quite obvious, to be honest, but there we go. Massive chair. Yeah. We've also got a little witch hunter down here. We've got a warrior priest here. We've got some magic armour on.
Yeah.
And we've got an engineer here who has brought a notebook and nothing else. And I think. Oh no, we've got one more character over here, who's just a level 1 wizard.
Yeah.
Riding a horse. So nothing exciting on the characters front. That's the way I like it, keep them cheap.
Yep.
So we've got our halberdiers here, my core, the first 12 are veterans, and then we've got 2 sets of 6 detachments behind them. And we've got a similar setup with the crossbows. We've got 12 crossbows at the front and then 2 sets of 6 detachments behind them as well there.
Wow. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I like to split them into 3 sections there, just to mass that get as much the static combat rests from being close order and that kind of thing.
Okay.
And as many attacks and as much frontage and up, but also be able to divide up if I need to.
Yeah.
A little bit of flexibility there.
Nice.
We've also got 2 units of 6 archers and 6 Knights of the Blazing Sun.
Yeah.
Just the regular ones.
And these are all beautiful classic miniatures. You spent a lot of time in painting them and you know going through them. That's really wanted you on the stream just to kind of show off this army.
I've been collecting Empire for a long time, so there's a lot of very old figures. My favourite ones are actually the Pistoliers. Who are up next. I've got 24 of them, but only 8 are with me today.
Only 8 on a cop out.
Yeah, I know. I sometimes really want to put all 24 on because I did in the tournament that we played a few weeks ago, and I put all 24 on. They laminated themselves in front of every unit they saw. They died very, very quickly, but I really love the figures and I love getting them on the table as much as I can do. So, 8 of them anyway. What else we got? We've got 12 Reichsguard Foot Knights
At the front there, beautiful.
on the front there.
Yeah.
And we double that there basically. Great swords, we double that weapons, of course. And then we've got our artillery, we've got a great cannon mortar and a hellblaster. Just fancied variety with that as well.
Have you got any magical weapons in your army?
No.
That's excellent for me.
Yeah, I thought I would be. I don't think I've got a single magic weapon. No, nothing.
Okay.
I've got a guy with magical attacks.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, maybe two guys with magical attacks.
Okay.
That'd probably be it then. Okay, never mind. We've got a war wagon at the back there. And is that it? I think that's it. Oh, and then they've got 10 flatulence hiding in the middle there.
Yes. Plenty there.
And that's
Plenty
it.
there. And if you could hold the camera and do the same for Ian, please. Ian, go through your list. Oh, there we go.
As I do a bomb drop.
I'll do a bomb drop into the forest.
There
Right.
we go. And there we go.
Starting over here, the general is Mislan, level 4.
Yeah.
He has got higher state of mind, which makes him ethereal, and you can only attack him with magical weapons. He's my general. Got elementalism, cupped hands of the old one, and the glyph necklace, which isn't really going to make much difference against yourself.
What's that do?
Glyph necklace is basically 5+ ward save for wounds and -2 for MR basically. Old one, Saurus Old Blood character. So on the Carnosaur, he's got a giant blade, which +1 strength, multiple wounds, and he's got Shield of the Mirror Pool, which means that if you use magic missiles against him and you hit him, it automatically goes back against whoever's cast it. And he's got a Talisman of Protection, which is a 5+ ward save for wounds. And then I've just got a naked level 2 Skink Wizard with Battle Magic, and he'll work with the Slam Priest.
So you've already got, what, 5 levels more magic than Asian Hands?
Yeah.
Look at
And
this,
then
these are natural cameras.
These 3 Bastillodons. Bastillodons, I've got the Solar Engines, so that's a bound level 2 spell on each of them, which is a strength 5 -2 AP. Casting on 9s. The Saurus tax for the Lizardmen, so 10 Saurus, just naked.
I
Hand
reckon
weapons
I
and
could deal with the
shields.
Tauruses. So far, I reckon I could deal with them.
6 units of Skinks, 2 units of 15, 4 units of 10. 2 units of 15, I've got blowpipes. The 4 units of 10, I've got spears and shields. So they've got shoot and move and quick shot.
And these are just that. You've got those big blocky things in the back, and you've got this horrible uninteractive nonsense in the chaff up in the centre. So it's going to be an interesting game. So what we'll do, gents, is we're going to leave you to deploy. Well, actually, I'll ask you, how do you feel about going into this?
I'm not sure how to deal with the big stuff. I'm not sure how to deal with all the skirmishes with the poison attacks. The Sauruses, I'm fairly sure my knights can have them. I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've already got the medical facility set up there to sort out all the lads when they get beaten up.
Pretty over there.
Yeah, when everybody shits themselves.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? I've played Aiden before, but I'm used to playing Orcs and Goblins, and Aiden knows that I like poison blocks. So when I use poison blocks, he knows how effective they can be against the Empire.
Yeah.
And I've got a few more poison than what I'd normally have with Orcs and Goblins. So it's a case of how quick I lose the Skinks rather than what damage they do, because I'm rather foolish with them.
I've only fought Lizardmen, I think, once in this edition so far, and yeah, it was the Skinks that lost me the game.
Yeah, the Skinks are basically they're the best core.
Yeah.
They're the best core unit in the game. It's 50 points for 10 of them with poison.
Yeah.
Light armor, shield, quick shot, moving shield.
Let's make it work.
So you know it.
Okay, so guys, you can start your deploy. We can see the battlefield now.
Do we have we actually got a scenario? We're just going to do a pitch battle. What are we doing?
Just do a pitch battle.
Pitch battle?
Just
Okay.
Standard pitch battle. This is the first stream for us in a long time, so let's just keep it simple. Great. All right, I'll hand over.
I need to roll for my spells first.
Oh, of course you do. Yeah.
Oh, do you need to? Oh, actually, we'll wait for the spells to be rolled. So this is Ian's first.
A 1, 2, 3, and 4 for me. Slam Priest.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Slam and what battle magic? What magic pieces? Sorry.
That's the elementalism for him. So it's Stormcall. So no, it's Flaming Sword, Plague of Rust, Summon Elemental Spirit, and Earthen Ramparts. I'm going to drop the Earthen Ramparts, and I'm going to take Apotheosis instead for him. Let's see what my little evil priest gets. 3 and a 5.
Not see those dice. I'm gonna flip the dice.
5. So Pillar of Fire.
Oh, we're filming the dice as well.
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay.
Here we
Oh,
go.
that's a camera. I didn't realise that was an upside down camera.
Can I use those dice?
Yeah. Lovely dice, sorry, but
I
really
can't
long camera.
use my dwarven killing dice.
I'm sorry. And your spell?
My one spell. Shall I roll it? Let me roll my one spell. It's a 4. which would on the
Is that-
Battle Magic list,
Is Arcane Urgency.
Arcane Urgency, which would be really handy, I think, if it wasn't for the fact that being a level 1 he'd never cast it, so I'll just go with the Hammer Hand.
Yeah.
Hammer hand is taken.
Yeah.
Great. All right, we'll leave you to deploy, and I'll go over to our hosts, and they can discuss the list. So I'm going to bring this up on the
Rolling off to see who's
on the-
deploying
on-
first.
onto the screen. So let's jump straight into that. So as I think we'll look at the Empire one first. What do you think?
So,
Take a look. Ads, you're muted. It's like a Zoom call in work. Just waiting for him to join us. He's obviously thinking deep thought there. Nick, have you got any thoughts? Right.
No, I'm back now. It was just we were experiencing a slight delay, so.
That's fine. Yeah, just stay in the channel instead of watching that. So for the unless you want to ask the player something, just stay in here. So, what do you think about this Empire list? And what do you think's going to happen?
I think it's lacking quite the tools to deal with the ethereal slan, and as Aidan said himself, he's lacking a bit of punch to deal with the monsters.
Hmm. Yeah, of course, one way to beat
Yeah. It's
Go ahead.
yeah, he's going to have a difficult time with this one, isn't he? Only a level 1.
Well, there is a priest. It's got bound spell, right? They don't have bound spells anymore. Oh. Oh. He gets hammer hands. So he's got 2 lots of hammer hands, so that's going to screw up an ethereal slam. Yeah. Okay, but overall, it's a classic Aiden list. It's eclectic. It's lots of small units, lots of little utility units. But yeah, it's what we expect, isn't it? Nick. Guys.
We're here. We're just getting a bit struggling with the delay. It's quite a severe delay between the stream and with you.
Yeah, don't listen to the stream. Stay on Discord. Don't mute me.
No, I've not got the stream on. Not got the stream on now.
Okay. So, any thoughts?
Empire list is going to struggle here unless he can get into the first line of skinks. I'm assuming that Ian's going to line up the skinks with his vanguard ones at the front, then his normal javelins behind them, and then his artillery and his slan at the back. And if Aiden can get into that first line pretty quick, then he's got a decent chance.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get into that first line before he's taken too many poison shots, he's going to end up face down in the dirt halfway across the board.
So what's the range on those skinks? Are they? Is there a way that they have to get close to at least be effective?
Not overly, because it's just the way to dice. He's fishing for sixes anyway. So even if he's hitting on 5 6s, he's still just fishing for those 6s, and all those 6s are poison. And looking at that, the main block of Aiden's stuff, there's not a lot of saves. There's a few light armor shields, but even just losing 2 or 3 across the board, he's only got 12 in a unit. He's so close to that panic, with each volley.
Yeah, that is the risk of having the small units, isn't it?
The war wagon's got some stead. If the war wagon and the knights can get up there, but again, you're looking at 6 knights again. How many 10 skinks firing at 6 knights until he loses 2 with a 3-up save?
True. So I guess it's a matter of how he's going to screen that up the field. But I think we'll see. And then let's have a consideration for this Lizardmen army. What do you guys think about this? It's a hell of a
dirty.
thing.
It's a dirty list. It's got a lot of mobility. It's for me. It's 3 tier. You've got your vanguards going to the front, your other ones in the middle, and like I said, and then you've got your artillery sitting at the back. There's 24-inch range on the artillery from the Bastiladons. They've got no penalties for moving and shooting because it's a magic missile, so they can lumber themselves up the board, get themselves into range of that Hellblaster, take that out, just keep plodding up. They're going to be really hard for Aiden to deal with. They're big, chunky units. They're going to take a kicking if he can get to them. And then that, like you said before, just that 5 levels of magic even higher, he's going to struggle to get a spell off.
Yeah, I think so. But I think what you've got to do here, I think if you're Empires, you're gonna be trading down a lot. So I think you're gonna be looking at maybe losing units so that you can get into the fight, and then layering in the knights into get the knights into the skinks as soon as possible without getting shot. So that's the only hope.
I'd send the knights and the war wagon up as hard as you can. Knights and the war wagon side by side as hard as you possibly can, and maybe even block the knights with the war wagon. Maybe using that shield, using the war wagon as a bit of a shield because it's got a higher save.
Okay.
Or a higher toughness at least.
Interesting. Yeah, well, true. Okay, so there's the armies.
It's only 2 turns. It's only 2 turns, especially if Empire gets to go first.
Yeah.
They can move up. It's only 2 turns till he's into him if Empire can go first.
Yeah. Any thoughts on that one, Nick? I think while we go back to the tabletop view, let's see how the deployment's going. I think everything in the center is basically not deployed, right? It's classic Warhammer Fantasy old world deployment. It looks like we've got...
Hello, right.
All right, Nick.
Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
We got you, mate.
Brilliant, right. I think I've sorted things out. I've had to mute some things and unmute some other bits, but yeah, I think what Adam said was pretty spot on, really. It's going to be a difficult game for Aiden, but he's a good player and he knows Empire like better than probably anyone around. He plays them all the time and has done for decades, so I'm not counting him out. No way.
No. Well, I think a mysterious hill might appear, I think. There's one under the table, actually. There you go. We'll go with what you got. That's fine. I mean, the walls don't block line of sight, do they? There in the right corner for us.
No, they're just low linear obstacles, aren't they? So no blocking the line of sight with them.
Okay.
I'd love to see Aiden's got the fortified mana out.
Yeah, well, he's spent a lot of time painting that bad boy. Looks brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get that in this shot here. It's a beautiful piece of terrain, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Really, Aiden's saying how he was hoping he could customize it, put it together in different ways, but ultimately, well, one set build. It's a shame.
Yeah, the one way it does go together, though, is pretty cool in my book. I think it looks good just as it is.
I like how he went for the non-grey option. He went for a more sandstone option, mixed it up, made it different. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, you don't see him looking like that very often.
Little touches, And this is good prep for us. So these are, Ian's an experienced player, right? So you're hopeful for the Welsh WTC team, is that right?
Yeah, playing up in Newcastle at the end of July.
So you're going to a big event in July, right, at Newcastle. We've got our own Welsh Open in September as well. That's going to be great. Let's get a load of the boys up from Cardiff for that.
On to you again.
And really start to build in Wales, because I don't know about you two in commentary, but when I was coming up into Warhammer, fantasy was my game, and I always dreamed of being on the Wales WTC.
I think we're getting a pretty decent following now.
Yeah. And it's just going to take some time, and part of it is going to be building the links, the connections between the different clubs, the different communities, running the events, making them good, I think we can do it. We can get back to where Warhammer Fantasy was, I think, before they blew it up. No bitterness from this host.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we just had a match play guide coming out now and an FAQ that Cafe just dropping as well for a pre-order tomorrow. So things are looking pretty good for the game at the moment. So I'm hopeful.
Yeah,
I'm hopeful.
Me too. And one of the things we want to do for the Open in September is we want to make sure we're using the WTC standard format. I don't know if they're going to release standard maps. They never traditionally did that. It's certainly always been a standard 40k, but we'll see. What do you expect to see in
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I hope that they don't go that. I hope it's not that rigid with set out maps and stuff. I still like. I prefer the old throw the terrain on the table and then roll a scatter dice and the artillery dice and move it those inches because you can get quite a lot of variation then.
Yeah. Yeah. And it kind of removes the element of the game where, you know, in 40k you tend to get armies being built to suit terrain or certain layouts.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is fine. It's just another layer. But yeah. Look, what do you think about Aiden's deployment here? What we're seeing. I'm going to share my screen with you guys again because I think it's better. It's more live. Sorry. Hang on a second, gents. There we go. Nick and Nads, you want to click into my live stream? That's going to be 100% live for you. You're not watching the stream. It's great for us.
Ah, that's much better. Yeah, we're good for that.
Yeah, great. And so, if you're in the chat, just let you know we're here. We're going to answer questions. We can pose them to the players as well. That's not a problem. So look at this. It looks to me, look at this deployment. What do you think the strategy is for these two players looking at this? It looks like we've got two Bastillodons on the right, one on the left for the Lizardmen. Skinks just filling the board across. And yeah, big Carnosaur in the centre. Nowhere to hide from big stuff.
I think Aiden overloading that one flank is a really good choice, and if he can get up there, I know he's got those two Bastillodons in front of him, but
Yeah.
they can fail to cast. It's not a guaranteed.
Yeah.
And therefore,
Yeah. This is it. I mean, he knows what he's doing. That is a gun line as well. As much as however many skinks it is that Ian's got, he has got to get. Aiden's got the range on him for a start, and he has got to get in through that while dealing with that huge bus of knights and pistoliers and an awesome looking war wagon on the flank over there as well. So we'll see. That Carnosaur in the middle is going to be scary though.
9 plus the cast. It's got a 24-inch range. He's still got a good chance of missing it.
it looks like the players are ready to the roll off. So let's hear what they have to say. And all right, gents. So who's on the? You got the white dice, Ian?
Yeah.
Aiden, you've got a
red dice.
Red dice. So let's see who's going first. Big first turn.
So you may Vanguard first.
Dice have decreed.
Yeah.
So.
And you get to do one of your Vanguard units, son.
So Vanguard moves first.
Do we alternate when you move Vanguard?
Yeah.
First? You do. Okay.
Yeah. So you then
Well, they can't march, can they? They'll just make
no, it's just normal movement.
Where did I put my tape?
Just going to try and get some early casualties, I think, into that gun line.
As well.
They're just going to get under the tree there.
You know, if Aiden gets 1 or 2 good shots off of that mortar, it's a big. It's going to cause some damage to those skinks if he can get it in there.
Let's see if Sigmar's on his side. Okay, thanks for the subscription.
The Vanguard then.
Thanks for joining us.
Vanguard it is.
Just,
there.
Magic. Am I going to put any magic? No.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe us, grow the channel,
Can't
get some
do
more
that
assets. Ultimately, we're just a bunch of guys rolling
pardon me.
dice and being
Okay.
fools, but gives us an excuse to
So,
carry on.
Ready to go? See who goes first, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's all it.
Oh, so that was just the Vanguard.
That
roll.
was just the Vanguard, yeah.
movement.
Oh, it shows what I know. Okay, this is the first turn. 4,
2.
2. Get all the bad rolls out of the way now, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean throughout the game, and then they'll be okay in the next game. It doesn't work like that. I've discovered that.
Yeah. These are just all going to shuffle forward.
Oh dear. Here we go. So what is the range on those skinks there, Ian?
They can march 12 inches
Yeah.
and still shoot 12 inches, so 24 threat range.
Holy crap. I can see why they're popular. They haven't changed since the old days of fantasy then, really, have they?
They
No.
have, yeah. You can't have short bows anymore. All mine have short bows.
Can't
Very
have short-
annoying.
Well, no one will begrudge you saying they're blowpipes.
I know. Technically, they can represent javelins, slightly curved javelins, or something. I don't know, but
As
I
useful
want
as
to have
bananas.
short bows because that's what they always used to have. I don't know. At some point, they forgot how to use them.
It wasn't very Aztec-y.
What, bows and arrows? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was very Aztec-y.
Okay.
Do,
I'd have to say, I don't know much about this. Do they have bows and
The
arrows?
poisoned arrows, especially because they use like the poison tree frog sort of venom sort of thing, don't they?
Okay.
In
Okay,
South
well,
America
what the hell
kind
am
of
I
thing.
talking about? It wasn't on brand.
But I mean, I suppose that they're not really trying to represent a particular society or history or anything like that, are they? So maybe they don't have to stay on brand. But
Okay, so
He's going to go to there.
I was very surprised actually with the Cathay release that there's no repeater crossbows in it.
See, this is going to be a big
What's
issue.
in
This
the
Carnosaur
interface?
right up the middle. You know, he's
So
going to in 2 turns he's going to be
Fire
right in the
lines,
middle of
where
that
So we get
infantry,
cover
right up the
bonuses,
centre. He's going
just
to
to
struggle
screw you up.
unless he can get a couple of cannonballs into him.
yep. So I think he's recognised that centre as the cannon's got to do some work. I don't think.
Yeah,
These
how
days,
many wounds does the Carnosaur have? Is it 7 or 8 or something?
7.
7 wounds.
Yeah.
It's 7 wounds altogether.
Cannon can do it in 2 shots.
He's tough 6. He's got a 7-inch move with swift stride, so could be it could be a turn 2 charge depending on that distance of whatever he's left him.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's quite an intimidating line.
Yeah.
No,
He's
the
tough.
Carnosaur.
He's tough 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put some good movement to the centre. What would you play? What would your reaction be if you were Aiden here? Is there much you can do? Ian's going to be attacking.
Mm.
Where he makes a mistake.
Yeah.
Choose his way through a couple of points of archers. It could be a distraction that
Yeah, it could.
he doesn't need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I think
Where's
one
the
thing going in Aiden's
Right over there?
favour is
Okay,
he has
sorry.
got a lot of units, hasn't he? I know Ian's got a
Yeah.
lot of skinks, but a lot of
What was that spell?
yeah.
It's the Pillar of Fire, so it's a
Ah,
3-inch template.
3-inch template pillar of fire going down.
I'll move. It's Pillar of Fire.
And this is where, what do you think about the difference in the magic capability output here? It's an uphill battle.
Aiden's going to struggle to get that pillar off the board with only a level 1 at such distance.
Yeah.
Use him as an arcane entity, and I'm going to summon the elemental spirits. which is going to go off on a 12.
So is that impassable terrain, that pillar?
No.
It isn't. I tell you what, why don't you use different, just for people at home who have no idea what you're writing on there, Blue dice, or do you want actually a model that fits on that? There's a horde of models over there in the background. The red dot is the pillar of fire.
And the other one's the elemental spirits. So basically, they get to move at the sub phase of movements of everyone's movements. I get to move the pillar of fire, d6 inches of my choice.
Yeah.
And the elemental spirits is a random.
Okay.
Random.
Okay.
And it moves d6 inches in a random direction. Right, shooting. Let's see if I can shoot anything.
Here we go,
Am I
boys.
within 24
Shoot
inches
phase.
of that 24 with them?
Just about, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
both of them can get shots on you.
It's got a bead on those knights.
Looks like he's going for the
And he
Bastilla
can
dance
shot on you
first.
as well there. So I'll need to get the rules for this one.
Might have been a play during. You know, this is what fantasy was all about in the deployment. Going, how far can that move? Right, I'm going to be. It can move 6, and it's got a range of 24. And you go, okay, well I'm 30.1 inches
Got a movement
away
of
from
4
you.
inches, not 6.
Yeah. So.
Never mind.
Right. So bounce spell. I need to get 7 more on this one to shoot onto there. So that's gone off
God.
on a 12.
Oh, first
Oh,
one's
that's a
off.
good roll.
3.
3d3.
Yeah.
Jesus wept.
And who's it? How it is?
This one instead of halberdiers.
Oh
So
dear.
that's gonna be 2,
Hitting him with
5,
8.
8 shots into them, and it is
Oh, God.
strength 5 hits with AP 2.
Have you got a roll to hit?
So what's that? So that's I've hit them.
Oh, you've hit
It's
them.
a magic spell.
Nope. Just auto wounds.
Right. So yeah, it'd still be 12. Yeah, yeah. Roll 12.
And how many hits was that?
8. 8 hits. Strength 5 hits.
Who's to win then?
So AP minus 2. So
Those things are nasty.
this is where I roll nothing but 1s now, Aiden.
Killing on 2s.
Or not. So that's 8.
Ooh.
Mm. 8 there.
Okay.
Take them from the back.
So
Pushing a
it's,
panic
That's the
now.
great swords, yeah. Oh, halberdiers. Okay. The great swords are. Oh, they're behind the.
Target so it can
Top
shoot
right.
over.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Have they got an MR as well, have they?
MR1 for level 1, was it, I believe?
Okay, for these.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I'm
Was there
gonna
no panic then? How
need
many was in the
roll
unit?
8 on this then. Nope, for that one. The
Adam is
second one.
Adam's in the chat asking to bring back
That's-
the bald commentator. We have a
that's-
handsome bald
So
commentator.
one's hit, one
That's-
hasn't.
Say that again, sorry.
One's hit into your knights.
Okay.
So that's gonna
Ah,
be
did
it
it?
again.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
lie.
studs.
Who's to wound then?
Oh, here we go. Listen to the knights.
6 wounded.
6 wounded, yeah. AP minus 2.
5 ups.
5 ups.
Yeah.
Oh. It shows what I know about fantasy these days.
Oh, no, that's the lot then.
Okay, cool.
Including your
No, the wizard made it.
the wizard stays
One
alive.
Jesus
from the left of the
Christ.
wizard, yeah. Oh well. My,
Well,
Okay.
at least the one unit you had that could deal with that flank is
yeah,
dead.
Yeah.
No, he's
You
still,
don't have
he's
to
got
worry about them getting through that little gap. That's no problem there. You know, so solve that problem
Right.
for them.
Cool.
So these are then going to get to move because that'll be I can't do anything else. That's my shooting done.
For the people in the comments, Winter Mule is ads, by the way, the commentator, so
That's me.
So
that is it.
the one that's random.
Just querying there. Did he take a panic check when those
one
great
that's
swords
random
took all
is
those
the
hits?
elemental
No, there's not been
spirit.
any panic checks
So
yet.
this is going to be the random move.
Because
so
he
it's
should have
going
took the
that
panic
way,
as soon as
5.
he lost the casualties.
Go that way, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it just touches that crossbow in there.
Okay, so it goes through them.
Oh,
Goes
shut
through them.
up.
Goes through all them.
I don't think I like this Lizardmen army.
So basically, well, it's alright. Each unit gets D3 plus 3 strength 3 hits.
Oh my lord.
So for the first unit is... Just take them off there, Ethan.
Come on, Aidan, we believe in you. Don't make this the shortest stream in history.
So that's going to be 4.
Yeah.
Strength 3.
Crossbows you need 4s. Any AP on this as well?
D3 is really good in this game. Modern iteration of fantasy.
6.
Yeah.
Well,
Really
Makes
does it.
it.
And then,
Unit luck easily.
so that's going to be 6.
6 hits on the.
In the
Maybe
back
not.
there. Okay.
It's going to be 3, isn't it? Flagellants.
Are they T4?
Oh, yeah.
God, I'm too old for this game.
And they what do they get? Flat pain or something. Oh, they use magical attacks, non-magical attacks, and that's definitely a magical attack. So how many was that? Sorry.
2.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Now, this is where I get to move this in my choice of direction. D6. So, this blocks line.
Was it?
Going, yep. Sure that one blocks line of sight.
Oh no way,
Amazing
was that the
play,
elemental
bastard.
spirits that popped through
Free
everybody? I
potential
thought it was-
train,
Yeah.
no one here. Oh
Luckily
no,
it didn't
that's
do much.
fine.
Yeah, I thought it would.
So,
Makes
onto
more
your...
shots going through it, flaming attacks as well.
Yeah.
He's trying to claim flaming attacks from shooting through the pillar of fire. I'll allow it.
Right, I think I've probably got double
Oh,
ones.
double ones,
Wizards
they ain't
do
going
it.
nowhere.
Oh,
We should have done here, but never mind. He's passed as well.
So he's fine.
So all
But he's got the
panics good.
leadership of your general as well.
He has, yeah. So everyone's integral. He gets one that gives him a 5-up ward against
Yeah.
fighting, remember, right? So you can go for that one.
it looks like the Carnosaurs
Shield of Faith, yeah, 5-up ward. So
that
they'll
would,
do that.
but
No, it's not. You can definitely.
They've got a 5-up ward. So
target the other just that clue wants to. So,
we do now.
Yeah, you can definitely see
Your
it.
spellcaster over there, but he's only got a hammer hand.
Looking at
This
that
is
line.
Through, yeah. So I know the spell forward and hope for the best here.
Strategy from Aidan. Dash.
They'll probably pick up the wizard as they go,
Okay.
because they might as well have him to help them out. They're going to get put out there.
With your...
I just really want to see that wall